Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and this is Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass. We are playing as the Maya, and on the new Highlands map, which I wanted to try. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Maya's special abilities. Haven't ever played as them before. And they have some interesting abilities. We're going to focus on science and a bit more of a tall focus, right? Fewer cities, not necessarily a massive wide empire. They have Ix Mutal Aja, which I'm sure I said that wrong. Non-capital cities within 6 tiles of the capital gain 10% to all yields. Other non-capital cities receive minus 15%. So we want to make sure all of our cities are within 6 tiles of the capital. And as we explore, we're going to want to ping all of those out to get as many cities as possible within that range. And then we don't get any bonuses to settling next to fresh water or coast. Instead, we get housing from farms. See, housing instead of each farm provides additional housing and 1 gold, plus 1 amenity for every luxury adjacent to the city center. Okay, so we want to have a luxury adjacent to the city center, which we do if we build here. I kind of want to come this way because initially my first thought is that we are going to want some type of a farm, or sorry, our special campus next to this plantation. And we would like to have this 2-2 tile. Right now we're on a grasslands. We could move here, but that's further, right? So I think I want to move this way. Yeah. I think we're going to come right here to settle our first city. Lose the rainforest, but now we have a 2-2. We are next to this plantation, so we do get an extra amenity here in the capital. And we get to pick our first science. Now I think there's a benefit to here rushing writing so we can build our observatories. There's also a good argument to rush archery. For one, we can have some defense, and it's also our special unit. Now, what's actually better of those two? It's pretty debatable. We're definitely going to want to be able to build plantations, though, as well. So we're going to definitely want these three. I think we definitely want all these technologies first. Being able to see horses early would be nice. I wouldn't mind rushing archers first, though. I think we're going to go for a scout first, so we can quickly see what's around us and pin out all of our next cities. And we'll look around a bit with the warrior, though we won't go too far. We'll let the scout do most of the work. Lots of plantation here. We have maize or corn. Alright, so we've met a city-state, and we do get an envoy there. We're the first to meet Geneva. Ooh, Owls of Minerva discovered. So I don't know if I said this earlier, but we are playing with the Secret Societies mode. It's the only New Frontier mode we have on right now. I figured I'd try one at a time. You have discovered a mysterious society called the Owls of Minerva and earned 1 governor tile. A conversation with a new acquaintance turns to symbols, an eye in a pyramid, a 2-headed owl, serpent biting its own tail. These are the signs by which we know each other. He says to you, later he invites you down through the tunnels below the city to a velvet-draped room filled with figures in cloaks and animal masks. Weird. And who you think you recognize as some of the richest and most important people in your empire and beyond. Join us, offers a woman in an elaborate moth mask, her voice dripping with wealth and privilege. Okay, so that makes me think these guys are going to focus on wealth. So let's go to governor's screen. We could appoint them. +1 unlocked by sending an envoy to a city-state. +1 economic policy slot. Each trade route sent to a city-state awards 1 envoy there. That's pretty strong. I kind of want to wait till we meet a few more of the secret societies, though. Can we also... Does that mean just we get a point? And we could just appoint one of these guys? Like, I just wanted to appoint Pingala and improve our science. Could we do that? Or even better, appoint Magnus so that we can burst out some settlers relatively early. I'm going to hold on to that to see what that actually means. Now, we did meet Geneva, and we do have an envoy there. So that's nice. However, now we have to worry about getting our cities around our capital and also be able to deal with where Geneva is. So, something to keep in mind. Okay. And there's Wolin. Now they're poorly placed. That actually might be a cause for an early invasion. Now that we've completed that scout, let's bring this warrior back to do... Well, let's maybe come up here a little ways, and then we'll bring him back, and we'll bring this scout kind of down and around, maybe. Or maybe up and down. Now, I wouldn't mind getting a second scout, and then a settler. There's also a benefit to getting a slinger, because we could upgrade them to our special unit when we get archery. I think I'll do that. I'm going to wait to do the pinning out these cities until we kind of see the whole area and figure out what we need to do. The good news is we have some pretty dang good land around us.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Alright, so we can get pastures, camps, we can see horses now. Doesn't look like we have any. I guess we do have some pretty close. I'm going to peek down through here and then come back up. Now let's go ahead and go towards archery. The meeting Geneva first has really boosted our science, because now we're getting 4 instead of the 2. We can also make sure that we are working these tiles. We want these 3-1 and a 3-2 is exactly what we want, actually. Focusing, well, actually no, we probably want to focus here, because we already are pretty filled up on housing. I didn't think about this, but because we're the Maya, and we don't get that bonus from growth here, we actually probably want to get a farm out relatively soon. There's probably a benefit of getting a builder relatively soon. However, a settler... I think we're gonna go slinger, builder, settler. I think is what we're gonna do. Some type of lake or coast here. Looks like there's some meteorite. Very nice. Alright, we have this slinger. Let's go ahead and just kind of bring, let's see. Peek our scout up there. I'd like to bring this slinger. I'd like to keep him close to protect the city. However, I do kind of want to see what's over here real fast. Since I don't want to take the time to bring our scout all the way over here, and I'm pretty sure it's a dead end. Alright, we do see a barbarian encampment. I think that calls for the warrior to come this direction. Until we can upgrade this slinger, there's not a huge benefit of sending them to go fight unprotected. Now, we could appoint... We're not harvesting anything, so it doesn't hurt us to not appoint Magnus yet. But if we wanted to appoint Pingala, this is hurting us to not have him appointed. Now, there is a benefit, since we want to... we're going to keep everything close, we're going tall. We're not going to get that many settlers. We are going to get a few. However, we're going to have a lot of farms. Maybe it doesn't hurt us to not worry about the... provision. Settlers train the city to not consume population. Maybe it would help us more to focus on science. Science and culture, I guess. Although surplus logistics would be pretty good eventually, actually, to like boost up the capital. I mean, I guess we'll get as many. I think we do want Magnus to make sure we can continue to have our population as high as possible in the capital. I'm going to wait to appoint him, though, until we get that second governor point, or if we meet a secret society, then we would potentially use it to get our first secret society. All right.
At his best,
that was a little weird.
Man is the noblest of all animals.
Okay.
Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
We now pick our policy. One faith, I think, is what we want until we can get a Pantheon. It'd be nice to get one early. And I think we're going to take the +5 combat strength versus barbarians, since we have the barbarian encampment here and we have another one here. Now I'm going to bring this warrior actually back to go fight this encampment first. Once we have this scouted with the slinger, I'll bring the slinger back to upgrade them in just a few turns. There's a reason maybe to try to kill a unit with a slinger, but it's kind of difficult, to be honest. Unless they're out and unprotected and you have 2 slingers. Now, I think... Do we want to rush early Empire so we can boost settlers? I think that's actually definitely what we want to do, especially because we could use the current governor point, or yeah, governor point we have on Magnus, and then the second one on early Empire. Okay, now we see everything here. Let's go ahead and bring this slinger back. And we can start pinging out most of the cities. They have to be within 6, but we also have to be 4 away from Geneva, which makes this a little hard. What's as close as we can get to Geneva? About right here, which would be 4 or 5, the maximum away. So I think that's a good starting point, is a city here. However, what's our bonus? We want adjacent to our cities next to. Settling into fresh water did not provide, instead each farm provides additional housing, gold, plus 1 amenity for every luxury resource adjacent to the city center. I don't see any luxuries here, so that's what we'll have to do. So we'd probably have to put another city about here. However, there is, if we can do this right, we could do maybe 4 away from here, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Be a city here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would mean we then would have another city about 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 6 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be a city right there. That doesn't mean we couldn't put cities further away, it just means there's not, you're punished a bit, right? Or if there's good land or resources, we could still settle further away. However, because the yields are hurt, we probably want those cities to have as much space as possible. We went 1, 2, 3, 4 about right here. Would be next to a luxury resource. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we want to settle right on the barbarian encampment. And if we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away here, we want to be about 1, 2, 3, 4 for a city. About right here for another one. And then we'd have to figure out cities up here, especially with Wolin. We might want to destroy them and raise the city so we can settle just right. Otherwise, we'd probably want to put a city just further out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put 4, then we can do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish would be here. 1, 2, 3. You would put maybe 4 there. So it'd almost have to be like over here, right, to be just right. We'll have to figure it out as we go. All right, that boosted foreign trade. That is really nice. Looks like we've met somebody, which should boost writing. We discovered Siberia. That was the new continent. And now we've met Brazil.
Bom dia. É uma honra conhecê-lo pessoalmente.
Thank you. I actually speak Portuguese, so I understood them. How nice. We would love to sample their hospitality. We discovered writing, and that is their capital. Luckily, there are some barriers for them to come our direction, which is really nice. Now we've also met, looks like America. Uh-oh. Sid's been having some issues since I got this update. Ooh, he's the new persona. Very nice.
United States of America. If you conduct...
I'd like to see where they are. So there's New York, so they're probably somewhere in this region. So our first cities are probably going to want to be this direction, actually. Claim this whole valley, and then we'll kind of save this area for last. So if we settled right here, that'd be exactly 6 away from the capital. However, it doesn't mean this city doesn't quite work. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's only 3 away here. And if we move this way 1, then it's only 3 away from this city. 6, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So this is basically as good as it can be there. And so maybe what we do is we put a city here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd actually go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we claim up as much of this territory as we can and kind of make the best of it based off the situation we're in. Then 1, 2, 3. If we could settle here for a 4th city, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. We're not going to be able to fit it all perfectly at this rate. 5, 6. Yeah, which is because now we could settle on here and then kind of scoot these all over 1 if we destroyed Geneva. But that doesn't seem like very beneficial. So we might have to adjust these 2 cities, especially since we're probably going to start settling these first. All right, we got our builder. Now we'd like to build a farm. We have hurt these spearmen. It's likely, and they didn't attack that turn for some reason. Hopefully they don't quite eliminate them. We are going to get archery soon, so let's come back and upgrade these guys as well as use them to protect the builder. We are working on a settler now. And we would like to get a farm, and I think right here is actually the best place. Now that should improve our housing up to 4. And it's not such a big deal to now focus on growth again, since it's not hurt at all. We grow in 2 turns, then we'll work on that as well. And then we probably will hold on to the builder until we can get more farms or better improvements. So there is this kind of pass here, unless there's another mountain right here. That's hard to know. So they could come this way if Brazil wanted to come settle, forward settle us. 4, 5. So we could settle somewhere like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's not a phenomenal place though, because there's not a lot of tiles to work. 2, 3, 4. However, yeah, it's debatable what's actually going to be better. It's not going to be next to luxury resources no matter what. This would be a better campus, I would think. Though it's not actually next... No, because you probably would want it next to this plantation. Or over right here. That's probably going to be owned by the city, though. I'm going to ping that out for now, but that's not going to be the first city we settle, so it's not too big of an issue yet. We need to heal up this warrior for a second. And I don't really want to scout with the builder there. So let's bring the builder back. If we had mining, we could improve the quarry or chop and build a mine, which it wouldn't be a bad idea by any means. All right, so they've sent us a delegation. We will definitely accept that.
We are, by the grace of God, Victoria, Queen of...
Great to meet you. All right, Civ, come on. Natural wonder discovered. Very nice. So they're over here. I mean, America's probably this way. This does mean we should be able to finish off this encampment, get the gold, a promotion, and I would think we could... I was hoping that would give us a new secret society. I'm not quite 100% sure how it works, but I probably should have looked more into that. Next turn, we'll upgrade the slingers there. I'm tempted... I don't want to buy this until we know we've got enough to upgrade these. I think it'll be 80 gold. So actually we should be just fine. To build another farm, giving us more housing. However, if we buy this, we get another 2-2 tile. Which would be really nice. And both are worth 50. That should be a phenomenal place for a campus. Because of these two future plantations. 3, actually. Before I forget, let's ping that out. We're definitely going to want to put a campus here, and we're going to want to chop that. Meaning, when we rush, maybe it's better to actually quickly grab mining, and then go rush the campus after we get archery. With that in mind... I think I want the housing. So I'm going to purchase that, move the builder here, and build another farm, giving us 6 housing and some gold. And I think... I think we'll grab Magnus and throw him in the capital. And then we'll...
May the forces of evil become confused
the
while your arrow is on its way to the target.
We can now upgrade the Hulche, or to a Hulche. Very nice, getting us some era score. Let's also improve the pasture, giving us some boosts and a 3-1 tile, which is pretty good. And I think that's the right tiles we want to have worked. Unless we needed culture, which wouldn't be a bad idea to try and get quicker to a little bit faster to early empire. Not a terrible idea. We do get the promotion here. Let's go ahead and move 1 forward and then melee and ranged units, yes. And then let's go ahead, I think we want to grab mining, so that we could actually chop out that once we get it. However, a granary is not a bad idea. And irrigation, of course, would be really nice. Let's grab mining. We have to do a lot of chopping too, so let's grab mining and then we'll come grab all this. Go ahead and move till the next turn. I think it's okay if we scout out a little bit more with our warrior around here, and then we're gonna want to bring him back to escort our settler to here. Oops, we want this. Let's check out the loyalty. Actually, no, what? Settler. So we could settle here without a loyalty penalty yet. If we had to, we could put a governor there, though. Continue just to scout around, probably around this mountain range, then we'll bring him back. Well, actually, 4 turns, that settler's done. Let's go ahead and bring him back now. Since we're not going to have the Hulche to escort the settler. In fact, I'd like to see what's over on this mountain range, but... A free military unit. Oh, I did not know that those meteorites gave you some type of bonus. I thought that was a new resource or something. That is convenient, now that we have someone to escort our settler. Okay, so if we built here, then we could have another city, 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we could capture Wolin, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could, I think that's probably what we want to do. We want to settle kind of our empire in about what we have pinned. More or less. Maybe we make some adjustments right around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we couldn't settle there though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think this is pretty much be it. And then we would conquer Wolan. Now these cities would have to kind of bulk up, and maybe we'd end up getting some border cities that wouldn't be quite, like we'd have to kind of trade to boost them because they'll have some yield penalties. But minus 15% yield is better than no yields, right? So let's see, we're at 85 gold. Is there anything we'd like to buy? We're working a 3-1, a 2-2, and a 3-2. 2-2 wouldn't be bad. We could potentially buy this 3-2 though. Much better than the 3-1. Cost us 80 gold. The alternative, yeah, I think that's what we want to do, actually. We're not using the gold for anything else. Now let's make sure it's working now. 3-2, 3-2, and then the 3-1. Let's work the 2-2 instead.
Who deserves more credit than the one?
Though now that we've lost... Oh, we didn't actually lose the population, so we keep that. No, it says 2 out of 6. Now it says 3 out of 6 again. Okay. That's fixed. Let's put these guys together and bring them up here to settle our first city. Open up the tech tree, grab pottery. Now with that, I think a monument would be real nice. However, we could start doing some chops. We could even chop out the monument with the idea of putting a campus here. A builder would be pretty convenient. Especially since we could then use them to get plantation soon. I actually think we might grab irrigation before we grab writing. But we'd like to farm a resource first, which we could actually do up here on that wheat. Probably one of these, probably this city, we'll probably just have build a bunch of builders. Until then, though, let's grab the monument and boost our culture. So that we can get, well, our culture higher. Continue to scout out. We're going to bring him down here just to see what's there. Alright, they attacked us. That's fine. We got the bronze working. We have a promotion available. Continue to move this way. We're going to do this city, and then this city. I don't know why we're... Oh, we can see that now because this guy moved onto the hill. Okay. So now, where do we want to send this scout? Probably up north and then around, just to see what's near us. I haven't played Standard Civ 6 game and it feels like forever. That historical mode one we did earlier was a ton of fun, but it was really long. So we still have this in. I think we want to keep that just until we get the Pantheon. As much as this would help us, this wouldn't really help us a ton, and this doesn't help us at all. So now we just need to click on Early Empire, so we can rush that and get our empire up to 6 people to get the Eureka for it as well. I'd like to move this guy onto this tile. I am slightly confused about the secret society. And, okay, so we can't appoint them, but I figured it would be easier to meet other secret societies. Go next turn.
Please accept my warmest thanks for your kind endeavors.
You are welcome. Goodbye. We haven't really been paying attention too much to the diplomacy. We probably want to try and declare friendship with Brazil. They're peaceful. And America is obviously unhappy towards us. They're the Void Singers. Okay. Brazil. Yeah, the diplomacy screen. Owls of Minerva. And Victoria, if it ever loads, Hermetic Order. I think that's the secret society we want, actually. Alright, so we're on America's bad side, but hopefully we can get on London's good side, the English. Now, we do have to watch out for this. America has a couple of units there, and they could be coming our way. So it might be wise to get... we spent a bunch of gold doing those... into that person, what's it called? The diplomatic thing to England. Getting a trade out would be good. Getting that archer actually would be pretty nice. I think I'm going to queue up an archer, and I'm going to bring this warrior kind of back. Once we get this settled, we'll have the heavy cavalry, and we'll continue to scout out with the scout, but we need to get this archer back for sure. We can level him up when we get there. Let's go next turn. America's definitely kind of moving our direction. Let's go ahead and not cancel. Let's break the escort, bring the settler here, combine these guys now, and then bring the heavy cavalry unit back to where it can defend the capital if we go, in case we're going to war. Oh, and we've met Gorgo. This looks great. It's an honor to meet you. Okay. We can go to the next turn. We've got the Maori.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Alright, so we've got pottery research. That actually will help quite a bit. America is definitely coming into the borders here. Not a fan of that. But what can you do? We might need to get some archers out soon. Gonna go, let's see. Let's grab, I'd like to get irrigation. But then we need to get some builders. We're gonna have to get builders anyways. To build plantations as well as chop this out for our campus. However, we're gonna want to get a builder here, I think, to boost irrigation. So let's actually grab writing first. And then we'll grab irrigation or at least let's put some turns into irrigation, and then make sure we cancel it so we get a builder that can boost up this city. Okay, let's see. Let's bring the scout over. So there's American cities right up here on Wolan. I'd like to bring him right directly into the city. And bring that heavy cavalry unit there, so if they attack him, he'd be across the river. We now have built this. We are losing loyalty, but it's nothing too crazy. I think, what are we working? The 3-1, so it'll grow really slowly. It's actually better to work this 1-2 probably, and then let's grab a builder here first. Builders are pretty vital actually for the Maya. Maybe we should have gone to craftsmanship, so we could boost our production towards builders. I'm gonna keep this warrior up here for defense. We're gonna put this archer here. A war with America, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible as long as we're prepared, right? Other than the fact that war sets us back. Go next turn. All right, well, there's the war.
I wanted to avoid this, you know. But your idea of peace left me no choice.
You wanted to avoid war, But our idea of peace left you no choice. Our idea of peace was just peace. Surprise war. Okay, that's fine. The only real worry is this city. So let's bring this guy forward. Let's go ahead. Oh, what? Wolin is their ally. Interesting. All right, so we're friends with London. Let's see if we can convince either of them to join the ongoing war.
No.
Doesn't look like that's a possibility with England. Let's ask. Brazil wouldn't help a ton, and they haven't met America, and they're at war, so. Let's go ahead and I guess get the kill here. And yeah, that's probably the best we can do. We could come out here and hit their slingers once, though. Doing some good damage. Try and heal them up a bit. Go ahead and pummel their infantry there, and then hit them with the heavy cav. And then we'll go on to the next turn. Alright, so far we should be okay. We wouldn't quite get any kills here. Okay, we did get one there. Now let's go ahead and bring back... No, let's not bring back. Let's have him heal, because he'll heal 20 in our own territory. And let's go ahead and heal this guy up some more. And then... I wonder if we could pillage anything here with our scout. That'd actually be pretty great. Now we have that second archer. Which one do we have selected? Yeah, we don't want that guy selected. We want to bring this one out. We want to go ahead and get the kill here, and then just continue to heal up the heavy cavalry. Someone built the Great Bath. That's fine. We're losing loyalty here. Yeah, not fast at all, so we're fine there. Let's, now that we've got that archer, we should be fine to at least win this defensive battle, although another one wouldn't hurt. That said, I would prefer... We definitely want to get scouts. Sorry, not scouts, settlers once we get to here in 9 turns. Until then, a granary would be real nice. They also pillage the farm, which is pretty brutal. Let's now switch to riding, so that once we get this builder in 8 turns, we'll harvest the... In fact, let's go ahead and just... Oh, we can't purchase that. So we can farm the wheat. That would complete irrigation for us. We are going to want a builder, though. It's going to take 8 turns until we actually can start building things here, though. So maybe we get either one more archer. A trader is not a bad idea. Starting to trade with Geneva or getting a road here would be nice. However, getting another archer or the granary would be nice. Although a builder to repair that farm, again, all of these things would be great. I wonder if the rules are we have to join the secret society. No, because you can meet other ones. That's right. You can meet other ones. Yeah. It's a bummer that we're filled up on housing now. And yeah, of course, why would we work on extra food in this situation? I think we want to grab that builder, repair this farm, and then we'll have him as well to build these plantations or do chops. Alright, we could come capture this builder, it'd be nice. That must be their secret society, like, little flame thing. Thank you for the delegation. That gives us a nice little gold. Unfortunately, use that. Let's pillage this. We'll have to wait till next turn. Continue to heal up that guy there, and then let's get the kill there, but then let's make sure we focus on America's warriors. Go on to the next turn. They're bringing some heavy cav forward. That's not good, especially for this city. We get a Pantheon. Let's see. +2 tiles from 2 faiths from tiles that are breathtaking appeal. Geothermal fissures and volcanic soil. Neither of those help. We could get the free builder. Ooh, that's actually really nice. City growth would be real good. Obviously, I would have loved a free settler, but the free builder actually right now is pretty powerful. +2 amenities and +2 housing to cities if they have a... Okay, we're not going to get very many holy sites. If any, Divine Spark wouldn't be bad. Boosting our Great Scientist points. Marsh, Oasis, and Desert Floodplains to production. We don't have a ton of marsh or oasis or floodplains. We're not going to have a ton of fishing boats nor camps. If we had anything towards plantations, that'd be nice. Oh, +1 culture from plantations. Tempting. I think it's either going to be between Goddess of Festivals, because all of our plantations will boost our culture, which will help more in the early game than anywhere else, but still. Or we get the free builder. We are close to already getting a builder. However, that city growth rate is 10% higher. Is pretty nice, because then we would just grow our cities faster, having high population, helping us get to that 15 population thing is what we need now for the new rationalization card. The updated rationalization card, I should say. Although, yeah, I think fertility rights is better for what we're trying to do with this game. Alright, so we got that. Now, because of that, let's go ahead and focus on Oholche. We get the kill there, and we should pretty much get the kill there. Almost. He should survive another hit at this point, which is current strength. Let's just keep this warrior on defense. How many turns till we can have peace? Looks like 4 turns. Hopefully the city can hold. We can now pillage this for 72 gold. How much gold do we need? We need 240 to build, get a Holche here. Although we could... No, we still need 180 to get a trader, a free trader, which would be real nice, though we kind of need peace for that to be any real benefit. Now that was brutal. Alright, so they leveled this guy up, which is fine. And we repair the farm. Getting our housing up to 6 again, so we can actually grow. Let's go ahead and attack these guys once. Move on to the next turn. Now we have some slingers coming in. It'd be nice if we had some envoys. So if we can send a trade route, we do get one more envoy at Geneva, which that's probably where we'll send our first trade route. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Holche here. This guy also gets an upgrade. We're going to take volley, let's heal them up, and then let's bring the... We could build a quarry here, or we could wait till... We want to chop this out, I think, so we could put our campus down. We also want to chop these and grab, or at least put plantations down pretty soon. We also could bring the builder up to improve this. In fact, let's buy that before we can't. It also would be nice to kind of claim up some of this territory that we're most likely going to lose to America. However, okay, well, I guess we bought that. I was going to say we'll wait, but... We're going to get the builder in 5 turns, though, so we'll keep this builder here, and we'll get plantations as soon as we can. And we probably need to chop first. That's probably more important. However, because we need to chop, we probably actually should have bought this first. So I think America is either retreating for peace or retreating to come take this city instead. 1 turn we can have peace. I'm hoping that we can get peace with them. Few turns we can buy that, which will be nice. Then we can chop it out. We'll keep our archers on alert for now. We'll wait to see kind of what they're planning. Okay, it looks like they're coming here, so we kind of might actually have to push out. Let's take a shot there, bring our archers forward a bit. Let's get the kill. We suffer a bit of extra damage, but let's see. Is there anything we can trade? No, we have nothing to trade. So I would love a bit of gold. But you can't like take loans out from the AI. We're gonna boost irrigation with our builder up there, assuming we're lucky enough to do such a thing. So in the meantime, we probably want to focus on something that can help us win this war. Unless we can now make peace. Oh, he's willing to make peace. Okay, we'll accept. Sweet. Now we do have to worry a bit about him settling somewhere we don't want him to settle. We aren't losing too much loyalty yet. He does have quite a large army, 278. We're at 98. Until we can buy this tile, we can't chop there, unfortunately. Let's heal up our scout and then send him out, probably to an automatic exploration.
Peace on the continent. Bully for you.
We literally went to war with you because you invaded us.
It was luxuries like it.
Okay, this is even better. So we have our Pantheon, so we want this out for sure. I think we want to boost settlers. Yes. And now we need to, well, crank out settlers here. With that in mind, we have another governor point. Let's promote Magnus so settlers don't consume population. And then we're just going to go ahead and queue up some settlers. We'd love to put an observatory down, but I think getting the settlers out sooner is actually better. And let's get our archers to where we need to kind of pin down some of the land. And maybe we want to keep one at home to either escort the settler or in case they attack again. That's nice. In fact, no, let's send the archer out and let's bring this guy back to defend. Let's take craftsmanship now so we can boost builder production. Let's just bring him here. And then we still need like 4 more gold, so it'll take 2 more turns till we can buy that and chop it. We now have this archer too. We'll leave them there at the home base, the capital. Although there's probably a good reason to maybe send him there. And make sure that Brazil doesn't just send a dumb settler over there. Alright, so their settler has gone off this way. That's really nice. We still can't buy this, I don't think. 2 more gold. I'm getting 1 gold per turn now, which is just continuing to plummet. Alright, we can now build the farm there, which would be great. Until then, let's grab... Granary is a good idea. An observatory is a pretty great idea. We could get one here, which would be real phenomenal. However, we'd have to buy that tile, so that's not going to happen for now. In the meantime, I think it'd actually be even better to grab a trader. We need to get one somewhere. Now, we are in a normal age, which is fine. It's better than a dark age. +1 era score for each time you trigger a Eureka. Okay, +1 era score for constructing a building that provides science as a base yield. We are definitely going to do that. We're also going to build districts, however, probably even more. So let's grab monumentality. And yeah, let's continue to get to a point where we can make sure there's no barbarians forming and anything like that. Literally one more turn, we can buy this tile. I know we're not making any real money, Brazil. You don't have to rub it in. All right, now that we have that, we can easily chop this out. Completing the settler. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That sucks. Okay, well, it's not the worst because... well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is somewhat the worst. But Now we could probably, instead of settle here, we could just settle one back, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. However, or one right here, which would still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is probably the best thing to do, is just right here. Now with that, we'd have to move this one here, to be, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's doable without too many issues. Or actually here would probably be even better, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, because that would still keep us next to this luxury resource, giving us the +1 amenity. And then with that, we'd still be able to settle here. So that's fine. We just need to move our pins real fast. To right here. And then 1 to there. Dumb America. Actually, yeah, let's keep them escorted, I guess.
Thousands have lived
Beautiful.
without the law.
Now, I'm not going to waste time building the mine because we're going to put the campus down as soon as we can. So we're going to start building our plantations as soon as we can. We are having loyalty issues, though we're still okay overall. Okay, well, you don't like me. That's fine. America actually likes us.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship.
30% production towards builders, that would have been nice.
Objects.
We're not really building any units now, though. So none of these help us a ton, other than maybe the loyalty. And I guess fighting barbarians still helps. I think we're going to keep the policies how we have them. Let's choose the next civic. Let's grab stake workforce so we can get that government plaza in. Let's get the plantation here. See what we're working. Let's unlock that. Yeah, I should have done that a couple turns ago. And when we get gold, we want to buy up this tile. Let's see if we can become friendly with America. For now, that's fine, just to make sure we avoid war. We don't mind war later, but for now, I think war is not the best for us. Let's build a plantation there. We can also quickly now, let's continue to build plantations. Let's get one right here. We can sell our luxury resources to someone with enough gold. So they're giving us 5 gold per turn. Not terrible. Let's see what London's willing to give us. 6 gold per turn. Okay, that's a better offer. 11 gold per turn. That's the best. We'll do that. That's way better. All right, go next turn. Delegation was welcome. Now we're actually raking in some cash. Oh, you can mark it as unacceptable. That's cool. Now they're willing to give us plenty for some open borders. Yeah, we'll definitely accept that.
I'm also interested
Yeah,
in
bronze
creating
working.
a lasting legacy.
We can now see iron. Someone built the pyramids. Good for them. And, ooh, what's that? A consulate. +2 influence points per turn. Enemy spies level is reduced by 1 when targeting the city or cities with encampments. Huh. That's cool. A diplomatic quarter, which that's new. Cool. I like the idea of diplomatic quarters. Only one can exist in your empire at a time. Yeah, so it's kind of like the government quarter. Let's go ahead and get... Currency isn't a bad idea. Horsemanship isn't terrible. Wheel is also pretty decent. Let's grab wheel. Now we can use this build. Let's get this plantation up over here. I actually probably want to get farms. We can't get farms until we have some flat land. And we could use the gold, and it'll cost 100 to get a plantation over there. Well, to get that land, I mean. I actually might send this builder back. To the capital. I'm envisioning this city just producing a ton of builders at first to improve itself and the rest of the empire. So for now, actually, let's keep this builder here and improve that, and then let's bring this builder back here to improve them. Let's just put this guy on alert, and we'll put this guy on alert as well. Oh, there's some iron. Go next turn. And we'll heal up the heavy cavalry, right? Heavy chariot until, well, until whenever. Okay, here's some barbarians we can fight. Maybe even level up this guy some more. We're a little spread thin, but that's part of the game, I guess. Get a good shot off. Improve that with the plantation, giving us some gold. Very nice. Now we will boost this with a specialty district, which we definitely want to get our science districts online so we don't fall too far behind. But I think most importantly, we need our cities out. There's a somewhat of a benefit of waiting till we get the Eureka for it and then putting production into something like this. But it would mean we get political philosophy later. It's debatable what's better. I'll have to think about it. I'm going to put this guy on automatic exploration for now. Let's go see the whole Highlands map. Pretty cool, like lake here, though. Alright, so we are losing loyalty again here, but it's not too bad. I wonder if in America is in a dark age. Can we see that? I think maybe you have to look at the era screen. Okay, yeah, so he's in a normal age too, actually. Go to the next turn. Now we settle this city right on the marsh. Delete the pin. And let's bring this archer down here to help a bit. And as good as an observatory would be, that was close, almost misclicked. We probably want to put it right here because it'll be next to 2 plantations. However, does it not? I guess they don't get the bonus of being next to the cities. Now builders would be nice, but we also need the granary. Oh, we also have the gold now, so let's quickly purchase these tiles before we lose them. And let's focus on builders here, primarily to first improve the city itself. Shoot there, bring this archer that way. Yeah, we'll gain 30 diplomatic favor, that's fine, we'll keep that. We can sell it off if we want. You should get diplomatic favor for killing barbarians, since nobody likes them. We get another settler in just 1 turn. I think we want to settle up here next. Make sure we get that land cleaned up, and then probably here, and then these 3. Probably here, and then probably that one, just to make sure Brazil doesn't get it, and then these 2. Now, an observatory, I think we just want to quickly grab that. We get the 4 science. We'll get 6 when we get an improvement there. And we lock in its price. A granary would also be really nice. But we get some probably era score from it. We're going to get science from it, obviously. And we'll finish stake workforce. So until then, let's get military training. And after this, we probably need to go back to builders. Or sorry, settlers. Okay, and I think let's see, we have another movement here. Let's move him forward. I want to be wary of where that barbarian encampment could be. But, all right, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Actually really excited about this. And the Maya so far have been pretty fun and kind of fun to figure out the layout that we're going to need to have to build a small, hopefully winning empire. So thank you all for watching. Love you all. If you liked the episode, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next episode.